Hey everyone, it's Christian from Racknerd. In today's video, we're going to talk about the various components that make up a server. Let's get into it. So a server is a lot like a desktop computer you may see at your own home, except it's in a different form factor. Here's an example. Looks quite a bit different from a computer you may have at home, doesn't it? A server is designed that way because it's supposed to be rack mountable, which means that it can securely fit inside of a server rack. A server rack looks something like this. Now the picture I just showed you is called a 42U server rack. The U actually stands for the vertical measure of the server rack. And the server I just showed you a picture of is the 1U server. Now technically you could fit 42 of these servers I just showed you in that one rack. But it always comes out to be less because you have to account for airflow, power draw, network switches, power distribution, etc. There are a lot of factors that go into it. Now, the number of servers you can put into a rack really varies on several factors. Now, some servers can be larger than a 1U. Here is, for example, a 4U server. Now, the U of the server you need really depends on your requirements. For example, if you need a server with a lot of drives, you may need a 4U server. On the other hand, if you need a server that has 1 or 2 drives, a 1U server might be perfect. The main components that make up a server are the chassis, power supply, motherboard, RAM, SSD, or other hard drives, and in some cases a RAID controller. So it's really similar to the parts that go in your typical home desktop computer, except servers are generally designed with higher tier hardware, meaning hardware that is built to run 24/7 in a data center facility environment. By going with a reliable host such as Racknerd, you'll be hosted on the servers that are built with quality hardware, such as ECC memory and premium drives. This ensures the longevity of your server hosting along with great reliability and uptime. Now moving on to different types of server hosting, there are 2 main ways to go about hosting a server for your business or application, and those 2 are colocation and dedicated servers. Extremely simplified, colocation is where you pay the hosting provider for space, bandwidth, and power, and you actually ship the server over to them and their data center for them to host for you. With colocation, you are responsible for buying your server and shipping it out, and you're also responsible for hardware replacements in the event of hardware failure. Now, dedicated servers, on the other hand, are where you pay a monthly fee for the hosting provider, and the hosting provider provides you with that hardware and everything else you need. You don't have to worry about spending anything on an upfront fee for purchasing your own server. Also, if the hardware happens to fail, the hosting provider is responsible for that hardware replacement. Now, in most cases, choosing to rent a dedicated server can be a lot more beneficial, though it does vary depending on your use case and how long you intend to keep the server online for. Here's an actual picture of one of Racknerd's data centers. As you can see, a data center has multiple server racks, and each rack is filled with rack mountable servers. Now, a reliable data center like Racknerd has premium network redundant power and great cooling to ensure 24/7 uptime. Whether you're looking for colocation or dedicated servers, please feel free to email us at sales@racknerd.com for more information about your needs. We'd be happy to provide you with more information based on your use case. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to click that like button and subscribe to our channel. We'd really appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.